Hi class, I wanted to give you some quick video feedback, and I will be looking at these as a first-time site visitor. I will go as quickly as I can because I want you to watch all of these, and sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get through them, and so I'm going to try and respect your time. So here we go. This is a difficult template, and the colors are very different. Everything has to be modified. It has large headers and things that really make it a challenge. It's a hamburger food truck, and so everything has to be adjusted for tacos. Also, we want to make sure that we are not tiling the logo. They don't overlap correctly, and so I would just remove that background and try, instead of purple, use the blue. Good job putting a taco there instead of a hamburger. We want to delete these. And the background is working. This is not working so much because we've cropped the logo, so we never want to do that. And this is placeholder, right? You have the content given to you. This will have to be entered text and not a picture of words. It looks like maybe no, that's the template. Okay, so copyright date. There's a little bit of work yet to be done. Let's see if the menu has been started. Looks like you started that. Okay. We want to reduce scrolling a little bit, so maybe you can have 2 columns. When you get to some of the items, maybe like, well, you condensed it here, but yeah, you want to be really careful with that. And if you are going to do this, I recommend you don't do this tiling. In fact, I'm asking you to take it off, but the 2 colors work really well together. You might choose this color to use instead of red, because the red is the original color. That doesn't work as well. Okay, enter all of that text and edit that down. Okay, contact, all of those things need to be updated, all right? And continue to look through this video so that you can see some of the many ways that people have solved their challenge, all right? Okay. All right. I don't think there's an image there. If it is, it's very large and it's taking a while to load. Okay, very good. And you have your copyright and your fictitious disclaimer. Do insert Real Deal Taco there. Okay. So far, very clean. Okay. All right. Try not to have one word on a line. I know it's tough, but you can edit these. You would have to talk to the client if you wanted to edit their content, but this is going on potentially your website for your work examples, and so you may edit that as you like. Okay, and let's see, are these linked up? Okay, so you can link these up. There are sites for this that are created. Okay. Let's put a little space above the day of the week, okay? If anyone needs to, you can combine Monday and Wednesday. They're the same locations. You can combine Tuesday and Thursday. They're also the same locations, okay? Let's see. Your headers are good. I like the font that you've chosen. I do think if you combine those, you're going to be able to get that in a little easier. Let's always move the contact to the right. Okay, so that is, it'll be the last page. It's where people are accustomed to finding it. All right, so I think you have a terrific start. Nice and simple. You have consistency almost between your images there. You do here, your columns. So great start. Okay. Nice, nice. You've done a good job. We do want to enter this content. Okay. Terrific. Everything is even in a grid. And, you know, if you want to put a white box here and add that content there, that would be fine. It would work. You want to update the copyright. And I'm wondering if the pink might change to a color that is more, that goes more with the actual client brand. You can possibly move these over a little. We've got, let's see, the about takes us here. It seems like there's something in the background, so you'll want to double check that. Okay. May need a little more contrast in your headers up here. Okay. All right, so that is template placeholder. We're going to need the menu and the locations. Okay. We have the locations here, but we need to enter all of that. Otherwise, you really have a good start here. All right. Great job. Okay. Nice and even, clean, very clean, good color combinations. The button works. Looks good. Linked up. Nice contrast. Okay. Good, good. Okay. Maybe you can get that to hit right there if I'm to make suggestions. All right. Terrific. Very good. I like the spacing that you have around everything. It's nice and consistent. Good. You don't need a map, everybody, but it's nice when it has the right color combinations. That helps. Nice. We've got the headers. The hierarchy is very clear. Very easy to see, and this just helps. We have the top and the bottom. The header and the footer are the same color, and it really is a nice bookend. Okay. Maybe if we could get one line, you know, one word on a line edited there. But great job. A little above and beyond even. Nice work. Very little to adjust. Very good. Very good. Nice colors here on your header. Good job updating all your color, keeping your fonts simple and consistent. Good. Linked, linked. Nice. Terrific. Contacts last. Can't say enough. I'm just going to peek at the mobile just because, and it's looking good. Okay. Nice. You can embed this into your portfolio this week if you wish to. That's due, I guess, tomorrow. All right. Very nice. Okay, another good color combination here. We probably want to remove any of those pop-up windows. Great combo, like that photo you've selected. Good. We can read your buttons here clearly. You have a Real Deal Taco Blue Truck. Nice. I can see you put a little work into this. Let's see. Could be that this is something that will show up in your published page, but not the Get Feedback page, the one that says it's not refreshing or showing up. Yeah, let's remove that. Those are distracting. Okay. See. Okay, you've linked those up. TikTok we don't have. We do have a Facebook and an Instagram. Let's remove any empty spaces. Perhaps there's something there, a video maybe, but double check that. It just wouldn't show up on my Get Feedback sometimes, but double check on your browser. Okay, so this button probably needs to be removed. You don't have to have a catering page. It will be more work for you. I do like the border that you've created here. It's kind of a taco color. Let's work on that image popping up. You know, maybe it's maybe you don't need it. maybe the black was good, or maybe this color. But I think you've done a terrific job, and you've modified it just a little to your liking, which is great. You won't be able to do that with a real client, but in this particular case, you can. Looks like there's been some changes here. Now I'm wondering if this was the template, but I will know. Okay. About location. This color works well. This image is working. The other one, I wasn't sure it was as bright as it needed to be. Nice. Very nice. Good design. Okay. Yeah, almost like the black better, or something that has to do with tacos. Okay. Quarantine pack. All right. And we want to get into our information quickly. We bring that up just a little. Remove this and this template info. And yeah, link up to the particular accounts that are created for this. All right. Very well done. Some pages stronger than others, but all of them are above average. Okay, good job. That logo may need to be bigger on the last over here. Maybe a little bigger. Okay. You might try just making a white box rectangle instead of cutting it so close. That style, I don't know how long it will be with us. It's not a deal breaker, depending on how the rest is laid out. Okay, I do like this color blue. I think you're wise to incorporate that. Might be able to reduce the scrolling on this a little bit. A little space there between the border and the header. You can edit or increase a few words to make these the same number of lines. I feel like it has a lot of space here, maybe just a little less. Okay. Consider left aligning this just to see if it comes up a little cleaner. And it's nice to have your images the same size, so maybe you crop this on the edges to be the same as this. Okay. All right. We are hooked up there. I'm going to suggest you go all caps with these, just to help a little bit separate it from this. So I'm going to suggest that your navigation titles are all caps. Okay. Okay. Try and have the consistent, I feel like this should be one shape again. Breaking it up like that is still competing with the background. You have white font in most places, so think about that. Or you have blue. This looks good. We're not carrying that throughout. I don't see that header here, and it might work. And it might work here too. All right. All right. Great. I just think you're doing a fantastic job with what you've begun. and just a few tweaks, right? Good job. Okay. I do like the transparent box that you have here. The logo really isn't high res enough to be at that size, and we're cropping it. That's the thing. So a little bigger here, and maybe, the blue truck here. You may find that online. This I like. I think it looks great. Okay. Good color. That button is not working, so we want to disable it or link it. Okay, nice. Good. Very good. All of your images are the same width and distance, the vertical spacing. Interesting. Nice. Great colors. Okay. Okay, that one, the button is showing there because these are 2 lines and this is 1. You would have to fix that. Okay. And let's link up those social media icons. Let's see. And the way to do that, probably you would want to come up with just another line here underneath this header so that it is even all the way across. I think in your case, you will want to freeze the navigation because there's quite a bit of scrolling without it. Good. And see, now I can't get to the menu without coming back up or looking for it, but I don't know that it's down there until I've scrolled through some locations. That's a lot, actually, for the locations. Perhaps if it was its own page, but otherwise that's a lot of scrolling to get that information. I do like the way it's laid out, but it is a lot of scrolling. And we scroll through it when we come to this. Okay, so that's really the main thing, is that logo background, freezing the navigation, and trying to reduce the scrolling, right? Probably an image here. I do like the color and the way it's set up, but yeah. You can remove truck and make sure that all of these have the same spacing, all right? Great start. Okay, here we are, Lisa. Okay, everybody, I really like what you have done, what you've started. You've done a great job for just a couple of weeks on this, and for some of you, you've never touched a CMS or a content management system, and so just think you've done a great job. At this point, you can start making websites for people and getting paid. Okay, I've seen it many times, so feel confident enough to start doing some of that on the side, all right? Good job, everybody.